PlayStation.
Everybody on the mic in the party sound alike until I recite in black and white what's right. Let me take flight. My style is tight.
Welcome everyone to our 2K Sports Broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Cameron Thomas.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Towns in at the power forward position. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Towns. They set the pick. Good on the shot.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pick by Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Her passes to Claxton. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. Brooklyn with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Shoots over Bridges. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Tries the spin move. Here's Brunson. Scores off the spin. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Thomas. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Moves back up.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Here's Bridges. Comes up empty down low. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thomas kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder diving in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's stolen. Bogdanovich looking around. That 3 off the mark. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Robinson a screen on Thomas. It's Robinson high post. The kick out to Towns. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Second shot opportunity, and Robinson with the layup.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Schroeder. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Veteran Schroeder, excellent at recognizing when that mid-range jumper opens up.
To the middle. It's deflected. Thomas with the steal. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here they are, your Knicks September.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. In third, the Nets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Ryan. And again, New York turns it over.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Jalen Brunson. First in field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Now here's Bogdanovich. He has yet to score. Simmons passes to Finney Smith. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Towns kicks to Brunson. A rebound by the Nets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Achua, he's checked in for Towns. Then for the Nets, Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Nicholas Claxton.
Don't sleep on Simmons' athleticism. He still has the ability to hammer down those alley-oops.
Here's Achua over Thomas. Shot's good by Achua.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Over Hart. Thomas, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the fourth.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, a guy who loves attacking the rim. Hart putting some muscle on it.
And it's Williams with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And the Nets with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Pass to Achua. It's stolen by Johnson. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Good. Williams has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn. Knicks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's sent back down by Simmons.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Brunson. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Sims. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ben Simmons. So both teams changing it up here. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. From the arc. That one, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So for Brooklyn now, Ben Simmons is out there with Wilson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Williams at the 2 spot. They set the pick. Achua, the pass to Ryan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ryan's got his first basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Yes, that goes in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here's Hart. After Ben Simmons' miss. Here's a... Oh!
Yes, sir. That wide body of Achua setting the screen and releasing for the hoop.
24-21.
Nets trail by 3. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Hukporti after Ben Simmons' bucket. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I'd like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. High post Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Koek. Wilson grabs the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons, and it's Bogdanovich in for Wilson. Brunson against Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
He's off on the first. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Now, here's Schroeder after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And Bogdanovich kicks it over to Schroeder. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. And Claxton throws it down.
So shifty in these pick-and-roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New York.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket. And yes, it's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Loads it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And the rejection by Claxton. Bridges finds Towns. Tries again. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. To the paint. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Claxton. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
There's a screen by Achua. Brunson, left side, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Mikal Bridges checked in for Achua. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Nick Claxton on top.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sims with the rebound. New York leading by 5. Here's Bridges, and he lays it straight in. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Simmons dishes to Thomas. Double team on Thomas. Back to Simmons. Nets passing it around. Good on the three-point shot. Finney Smith's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Brunson. Misses the layup. Nets trail by 4.
2 minutes. First half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. .133 left in the first half, and the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Simmons. Shoots over Brunson. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Bridges inside the three-point line. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 2, Cameron Johnson.
Nets trail by 4. Thomas with it. Brunson picks him up. Thomas against Brunson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
4th team foul. Substitution for your Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Call it.
Finney Smith with the bounce pass. Bogdanovich finds Finney Smith. Now Claxton, lock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Thomas, no luck. New York leading by 4. Towns a screen on Thomas. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Finney Smith. Johnson with it. Outside Thomas. Pulls up, high post, and that one, good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Making us move nicely. That was your Knicks sitting answer.
Towns for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front, leading by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, punched in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. So, a pressing question. Hustle D. Jeremy wants to know, Will Shaq's career as a DJ surpass his basketball career?
Wait, Shaq's a DJ? Nah.
Kenny, don't make me release this footage of you dancing on my stage.
It's
I
all
will
right.
release it right now. I'm picking my phone up right now. You say another word, I will release this footage.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you had to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Nets trail by 6. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. Now Schroeder. Robinson pulls it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Anunoby being aggressive right now, and that's a great sign for this offense.
Anunoby's gone 2 of 3 from the field. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
New York leading by 8. Here's Towns. Softly drops in the floater. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anunoby against Bogdanovich. Finney Smith with it. 6 points for him. And they get it back. Here's Schroeder. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
Right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And he gets the bucket. For New York, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Finney Smith. Back to Schroeder. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now here's Towns. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Mikal Bridges. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Cameron Payne comes in for Bridges.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. In third, the Knicks.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. 5 on the clock. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it, guarded by Robinson. Finney-Smith with it. Towns on him from 15 feet away. And that one's good. Schroeder. And that's 12 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Towns is doubled. Second chance shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Nets trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Doubled by Hart. Back to Schroeder. Takes a 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Payne passes to Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robinson's got 6.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
Back to Schroeder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Thomas on the wing. Payne covering. Thomas, no luck.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Hukporti. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Claxton with the bucket. 8 points for him.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run-outs.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Knicks leading by 5. Now, Hart. Pass to Hukporti. Good defense by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Schroeder outside. Johnson with it. 6 to shoot. From about 19 feet. Nets with the new shot clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Here's Kolek. Still yet to score. New York needs to get off a shot.
2 minutes remaining in the
The drive by Schroeder for the tie. That's tipped.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. Like how engaged he was there.
Yep, that one goes. Hart's got his 2nd bucket.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Johnson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bogdanovich finds Schroeder. No good. That would have tied it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Back to Achua. Here's Kolek. Thomas covering. Here's Achua. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Simmons. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sims is checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. Then for the Nets, Wilson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Williams in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Hart. Good work there as it goes. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not stopping on his way in, Hart going through the defense.
Nets trail by 5. Johnson right side. Outside Williams. Bridges with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Kolek. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Sims. The rebound by Johnson. Outside Williams. Simmons passes to Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Thomas got 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for Brooklyn now, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Williams. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Wilson in at the power forward. Now here's Schroeder. Screen by Simmons to tie it up. And that one's good. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Inside. Here's Towns. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Schroeder dishes to Johnson. There's a screen. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Now here's Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And the Knicks making a change here. Payne's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in for Wilson. Towns against Simmons. Towns down low. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Williams passes to Schroeder. Williams sets a screen for Schroeder. Shoots over Payne. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10. Towns against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And that one misses. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
There's a screen by Achua. Here's Brunson. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Williams looking around. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Brunson. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Sinks that one from the post. For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. There's a screen by Achua. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Towns down low. Bogdanovich on him. Towns a screen on Simmons. Brunson the pass to Achua. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Towns. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Bogdanovich. Now Simmons. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Schroeder against Brunson. Fires from way outside. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 3-point lead. Now Towns. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for Hart. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Williams. Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Thomas inside. Defended by Bridges. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Thomas. Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Bogdanovich is checked in for Cameron Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Schroeder. That one drops for him. Schroeder's got 17 points here in the second half.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Mitchell Robinson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Nicholas Claxton.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ballgame.
Towns the screen. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thomas against Bridges. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 3. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Robinson.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Nets trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Well, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Thomas against Hart. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And it's in there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Thomas's shot is off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Jalen Brunson.
On the free throw, no good. From D. Thomas. Here's Brunson. The shot's good. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
Knicks lead, 88.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.